We're always told to focus on our weaknesses, right? To fix what's broken. But what if that's completely the wrong way to think about it? Today, we're going to talk about a massive mindset shift that all starts with a simple, and let's be honest, often misunderstood phrase: fight like a girl.
So let me paint a picture for you. Imagine this young woman. She's a ballerina, but she's also an assassin in training. She's skilled, she's dedicated, but every single time she spars with her male opponent, bam, she's on the mat. Again and again. She just keeps losing.
So when her mentor asks her why she keeps failing, her answer is simple, and it feels like a cold, hard fact. He is too strong. See, in her mind, the problem is her weakness, this built-in disadvantage she thinks she can never, ever overcome. But after another really brutal defeat, her mentor steps in. And he doesn't give her a hug or tell her it's okay. Nope. Instead, he asks a question that is designed to completely change her perspective. Why did you fail? He's not looking for the obvious answer, he's digging for her strategy.
And then he just lays down this hard truth. He tells her, you will always be weaker, you will always be smaller, and at a disadvantage. Now that sounds harsh, I know, but it's actually the most liberating thing he could have said. He's telling her that the problem isn't her lack of strength, it's that she's fighting the wrong fight entirely.
And here is the big reframe. The mentor tells her she's losing because she's letting him set the rules. I mean, look at this. She's trying to match his raw strength and his power head on. But what if she fought on her terms, using her own tools, improvisation, adaptation, even a little bit of cunning? What if she changed the game completely?
And this is the moment everything clicks. He tells her, lean into your strengths, not his. Fight like a girl. And just like that, the phrase is completely redefined. It's not an insult, it's a strategy. It means to fight your way, intelligently, strategically, and with everything you've got. And for the first time, she wins.
Okay, so how does this actually apply outside of some action movie? Well, this exact same dynamic plays out all the time on a very different kind of battlefield, the modern office. And this little table perfectly illustrates the conflict. You've got a veteran employee, someone who's been there for years, she's reliable, she knows the old routine inside and out. And then a new, younger boss gets hired. This boss is a whiz with technology, sharp with data, and totally at home in all these new systems the veteran has never even touched. So naturally, the veteran employee felt threatened. And instead of leveraging her decades of experience and her deep knowledge of the company, she tried to beat the new boss at her own game. She actually demanded the same tech-heavy tasks, determined to prove she could compete head-on with data analysis. The results? It was a total disaster. She got a simple analytical report and spent 8 grueling hours on it. For someone with the right skills, it was an easy job. For her, it was like a foreign language. The stress literally made her sick, and in the end, the report just wasn't very good. A colleague pulled her aside and basically gave her the same advice that mentor gave the ballerina. You're not here to compete with her. Focus on your strengths. Improve your lane. It wasn't about putting her down. It was about smart alignment. Real growth doesn't come from imitation. So, here's the crucial point in all this. We have to stop looking at what others are doing easily and assuming that's where we're supposed to be too. That ancient advice, know thyself, isn't just a nice quote. It's the ultimate power move. And this principle is absolutely universal. It's not just about your career. This applies to how you approach business, how you lead a team, your creative projects, your relationships, even how you manage your money. In every area of life, trying to play someone else's game is a losing strategy. Just think about that for a second. Every moment you spend trying to be a carbon copy of someone else, you are actively dimming your own light, diminishing your own unique power. You were never meant to be a copy. You were meant to be a force, but on your own terms. Okay, so let's make this personal. Let's dive in and walk through 4 really powerful questions that'll help you find your own authentic alignment and start tapping into your real strengths. First question, and be honest with yourself, where are you trying to compete where you're just not designed to? Come on, think about it. Is there a part of your job or your life where you feel like you're constantly pushing a boulder uphill? Yeah, that's probably someone else's turf. Second, what strengths have you been ignoring while you obsess over your flaws? We spend so much energy trying to fix what we think is wrong with us. What if you just redirected half of that energy into amplifying what's already amazing about you? And here's the third one. What would it look like to stop copy pasting and start owning? I mean, really visualize it. What would change in your life tomorrow if you just decided to fully embrace your unique way of doing things instead of trying to follow someone else's roadmap? And finally, let's bring it all home. Where in your life do you need to fight like a girl? Where do you need to stop playing by their rules and start using your own unique strategy, your own intuition, and your own kind of boldness?
Because here's the bottom line. Your big breakthrough isn't waiting for you in imitation. It's waiting for you in authentic alignment. It's in that moment when you stop apologizing for who you're not and you start standing tall in exactly who you are. That's where you're going to find success, peace, and real power.
So go out there and do it. Fight like a girl and win like a woman.